Hello folks, Fuzzy Pixels here, welcome back to Green Man Gaming and welcome to another little gameplay video. This time we're taking a look at Hard West. And if you're anything like me and you were a little bit disheartened that XCOM 2 got pushed back to early 2016, well, fret not, this is the game. This is the game that's going to tide you over. But, as Eurogamer put it in their preview, it's so much more than simply XCOM meets the Wild West. So we're going to take a look, we're going to jump right into a little introduction, a brief little introduction if you will, to Hard West, and then tomorrow in the live stream we're going to get really into just how deep the gameplay mechanics go. There's the strategies, the RPG elements, all of it. We'll hopefully have the developers in the chat. So yeah, twitch.tv/greenmangaming, it's happening. It's out Wednesday. We've got 20% off. Click up on the top right for a little card to take you over to the site. But yeah, as I say, we're just gonna jump into the first mission, Hard Times. Just gonna give you guys a brief little introduction to the game, to the mechanisms, and what you can expect when you dive in. Let's restart. First thing to note. Okay, so 3 difficulty modes. We've got easy, we've got normal, and we've got a horned, devilishly looking, painful mode for veterans of the turn-based tactical genre. We're going normal just for now. There are a couple of optional things you can add in as well, like you'll note the XCOM parallels. Combat injuries are one of them. Your characters gain debuffs when damaged badly, but over time they grow stronger for the experience. And as we'll see, that can actually happen outside of combat in certain circumstances as well. Can't even talk, I'm so excited. Iron Man mode, yeah. You guys know what's up here. There are family characters in the game, as we'll see, and there are additional sort of other characters as well. There's other characters can die, but basically, if family members die, you'll be taken back to the start of the battle. If they die in Iron Man, they'll have to start the whole scenario again from scratch. So right, we're not going to actually put on either of those. Not for this introduction.
The Old West was a hard place.
Yeah. If you want spoiler-free, if you want to be story spoiler-free, jump ahead now. I'll put a little link in.
And scorching summers.
Ignore subtitles. It's working. This is still pre-release.
And drought. The only thing in abundance was poverty and firearms. Many were murdered over trivial matters. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Many a homestead stood abandoned by their long-departed owners. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy, including your family. You were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was as if every animal on the trail was spooked by some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food, but this village was overrun by outlaws. They took your mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers, but he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
Dum dum dum. Alright, they took mother away. Could father still save her? Cool, we're just going to show you a quick little thing what to expect from the tutorial. It's pretty basic. Hard West is turn-based. You start. So anyone who's played XCOM, Enemy Unknown will be instantly familiar with this. Look at this. So yeah, you got you start with 2 action points. You can use that, one for movement, one for attacking, both for movement, reloading, attacking. You'll work out the various combinations. There are special abilities. We'll come onto them in a sec. In this mission, your father must rescue your mother, who's been kidnapped by evil men. Okay. You can only move within the range indicated. So yeah, this is going to take up 1 action point, and then if you move beyond it, you can see the absolute limits of where we can go. Cover indicated by half shields for half cover, Full shields for full cover. Let's just do what the tutorial wants us to. We'll move over to this log. Full cover always provides the best protection. You detected an enemy. All characters are marked with a red shield. All characters marked with the red shield icons are enemies, and there we can see he has 2 hit points. The enemy is out of cover, so our shot will be terribly effective. So we hit the shoot button or 2, and then a little screen comes up telling us our chance to hit, the damage we'll deal, and whether or not the outlaw is in cover and what that will do for the damage that we'll deal. So he's not in any cover, so we're going to deal the full 4 damage, confirm, 70% chance of killing him, and boom, pop goes his heart. A little explanation of action points. Yeah, once you're out of action points, enemy turn starts. So it's always wise to just stay 1 step ahead, really, plan in advance. But as I say, anyone who's played Enemy Unknown will be very much at home here. You'll notice that when he shot us there, he missed, and a little cloud with a lucky horseshoe and a number and a minus number floated up. So each character, as it says in the window here, has a certain amount of luck. High luck protects from enemy shots. When they miss, luck is depleted, and the reverse of that is true. So if you're hit, your luck will go up. So the more you go without being hit, the more likely it is that you will get hit. If you get hit, you can be a bit of a chancer. So let's go flank this dude right here. We've still got an action point left, so we can bust a cap in his ass. There it is. Poor fellow. And we'll reload. Now this is a really cool feature of the game. So in broad daylight you can locate enemies by their shadows, and that's I really like that. That feels Wild Westy to me. Silhouettes of gunslingers. I love it. You can even shoot them if you have an unobstructed line of fire. Some materials like cloth or foliage can be shot through. So if you spot a guy, and all that's in the way, as we see here, is this sort of fabric tent, we can still shoot him. 60% chance. I like those odds. And he is expletive deleted out of luck. You can see again, we've lost 43 luck points there, so yeah, it's worth keeping an eye on the green bar down in the left-hand corner. 17 left, so we are bound to get shot at some point. Another cool feature, you can manipulate certain bits of the environment. So here we've got a wooden locker, a wooden chest rather. If we hover over it, we can pull the lid up to generate full cover. So instead of measly half cover, full cover, which protects us. It means we only lose 1 health point rather than 3 or 4. But we still get the luck bonus, so yeah, you'll see we're back up to 77 down there in the left-hand corner. Now, like XCOM, we're going to keep making parallels with XCOM because they are quite similar. And we'll get into more of the differences when we have a chance to in the live stream tomorrow. But yeah, fanning, awesome abilities. So yeah, we've got the fanning ability here. It fires 3 shots with a significant aim penalty, and because our man over here is behind full cover, it's only going to do 1 damage out of the possible 4 that we could have done. It's still enough to cap him though. All right, so let's go visit Wifey. See what's what inside the house. The call's coming from inside the house, except it's not.
He saw the box. What was in it?
What's in the box?
The simple wooden box contained a head. Your mother's head. Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
Dun dun dun! Make a note of that, well, supernatural, diabolical pact, because it's going to rear its head again later on. If only your prospecting was lucky enough, you could get on the Oregon Trail again. I'm glad you mentioned that game.
You and your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed. No way you'd make it to Oregon now. Your father decided to stay put and build a life right there. Many years passed, and you grew up.
You became a man. So yes, Warren, that's me, has joined the posse. So the two of you took over the ruined railroad company buildings and tried your hands at farming. So this is 10 years on now. The soil was dry and the land was dangerous. You spent 10 long years scratching out an existence from the dirt. Now you are grown. You figured the two of you should try for the Oregon. You should try for Oregon once more. It's what Mother would have wanted. Gold. Always believe in you. Who'd have thought that you'd find it here? Then just when you needed cash for your journey, time to strike it rich and get out of town before the outlaws and madmen showed up. They always do. The Masked Man, sinister name, controlled all the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license to let you run 9 prospecting operations. So let's do it. So this is the world overview map, and this is where it kind of differs from XCOM in a significant way. So you have this this world overview, and you know we're going to be plotting our course from wherever we are at the moment, somewhere on the frontier, to Oregon. And as we do, there'll be a number of things, a number of decisions we can make that will genuinely affect the course of the game, and have a real impact on things. And we'll see that in a sec. So let's go on to the ugly ditch. Everyone said there was placer gold under the ditch, but most of it was buried deep under hard rock. Let's rinse it for placer gold, and hey, we've got a profit. And we can go deeper. And that did not yield much at all. We can't mine the hard rock gold just yet, so let's move on to the neighbours and see if they've got any tips for us. It looked like the nearby farmhouse was inhabited. You paid them a visit and they turned out to be kind people. A rare commodity in these parts. You exchanged pleasantries and the customary promises to help one another. More importantly, you met Florence, their beautiful, kind-hearted daughter. All you exchanged were a few glances, but you found yourself smitten. I wanna hold your hand. Pretty much. Not interested in prospecting themselves, the neighbours tipped us off about a couple of promising spots. Thanks, neighbours.
From the day
Incredibly
you first
swell of
laid
you.
eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about. It wasn't just desire that she inspired in you. It was the way she saw the best in you, the way she made you feel.
Right. So we've got a damp mine now. The mine looked like its hard rock depths were still untouched. There was probably gold. So if we can rustle up $100, we can get down there. And income totaled at 1. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna cut it. Come on, deeper gold. 2. That is just outstanding, isn't it? We still can't get down there. So perhaps it's time. Let's see if the prospectors have any tips for us. Prospectors led by Alexander Kane have been collecting gold using rinsing pans. Kane had vast knowledge of placer gold retrieving techniques, and we can't afford any of those hints and tips. On to the collapsed mine. We'd heard about this place, a rich mine that collapsed years ago on top of a bunch of miners burying them alive. Their wives and children still decorate the entrance with flowers. It looked like you could squeeze in, maybe get some of the gold that they found. And we could run away, but let's risk it for a biscuit. It might not be the smartest thing, but let's do it. As you reach the first opening, you found a skeleton with his legs crushed under a boulder. You wondered if he'd bled out before he died of thirst. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. So we've received a blood-stained shirt. We could turn back. We're going deeper. The next cavern was cramped and full of stale air. You found a little gold, but still not much. Some shoes, though. Some shoes. And we've come this far. It'd be pointless to turn back. Woohoo! 326 gold, but you'll notice there on the right, Warren is now affected by mangled foot. And we'll have a little look at exactly what that means in a little bit. For now, it's all too much. He headed back to the surface. So yeah, the world overview stuff, very much kind of classic text adventure style. The decisions that can have an important impact on both the story and combat as well. Like, there are practical impacts there as well. So we've got 425 quid. Let's go to the prospectors camp. And do you know what, Alexander Kane? I'm gonna buy your master techniques and hope they have an effect. Back to the damp mine. And we can now mine the hard rock. Woohoo! A profit of $106. Love it. But news about the gold has spread, and overnight several nearby homesteads and settlements have been raided. Father worried you wouldn't make it on your own. He figured you'd need protection. You disagreed, but went along with his decision for the last time. Sounds ominous. I'm going to quickly mine all the rest of this gold, because, you know, completionist. I want to mine the gold until the license runs out. There we go. Getting some tidy profits from this now. Well, not from that one. I think he did say that all the hard rock had been pretty much mined out. Okay, right. So that's all the gold mined. We'll come back to the trading outpost in a minute. Let's go over to the Mexican town. The Mexican said he'd help if you split your gold money with him. He left you a bunch of guns, some empty blessings, and a promise to send a vaquero to help out. Cheech has joined the posse. We've got ourselves a navy gun and a repeater rifle. Let's just quickly head over to the trade outpost, see if they've got any weapons that could be of use. So we've got all items, weapons. Let's have that double barrel shotgun. I want that. Usable items, so healing herbs and tobacco. Sturdy shoes, we've already got a pair of those. And a bunch of cash. Right, back to the homestead we go. It's time to defend what little we have. The bandits were coming, it was the hour of reckoning. Right, preparing for battle. Now, as you can see, our posse has expanded to 3. We've got Dad, good old Pops. We've got me, and we've got Cheech here. Now, you'll notice that both Dad and me are essential. We have larger roles to play. We've got to make sure we don't die. On Iron Man mode, we die. It's all the way back to the beginning of the scenario. But I think it's just back to the start of the battle if you're playing it outside of Iron Man mode. What's the opposite of Iron Man mode? Fabric Man? Sheet Man? Gas Man? No, probably not. Cheech is fairly expendable, but as we'll see in a minute, that comes at a little bit of a price. And our mangled foot, damage due to the foot, damage to the foot results in reduced movement rate, -4 movement, -1 max HP. Now, you'll remember that so you can get combat injuries, you can get conditions like this that you can kind of recover from to a certain extent, and actually they make you more of a badass in the long run. I don't know if that's going to be the case with Mangled Foot because it was outside of combat. We don't have combat injuries turned on right now, but it does make that sort of risk-reward element a little more profound in this game. So yes, short-term pain, but perhaps long-term gain. Be a badass to become a badass. Anyway, right, let's equip me with some things. Let's equip the sturdy shoes, because that'll neutralise our movement penalty. I'm going to give myself a repeater rifle. We've got a 6-shooter there. Do I want the navy gun? We've got the repeater. So I don't think we need it. Let's give Pops the navy gun. And the shotty. Pops the relic and the bloodstained shirt, which protects from crippling injuries. That'll come in handy. And let's talk abilities. So, all of the abilities in Hard West come in the form of cards, which is just really cool. So we've got a couple of... Oh, we've got one passive ability, Ace of Hearts, which... every hit we score cripples the target. Do you know what? I'm going to give that to me, I think. And then the Ten of Spades, which means we can bounce bullets off ricocheted objects and gives a +5 bonus to our aim. Let's give that to Pops. And let's jump into some combat. Obviously, the more we amass cards, the deeper we can go into that system. So we'll leave a lot of that for tomorrow's stream and take a look at it and take a more in-depth look at it then. Let's defend our home. You are well armed and prepared to defend your home from the bad man. Bad man. Alright, so here we go, defending the homestead. And you'll notice, yeah, if Cheech dies, it'll cost us 200 quid. We're not having that. Okay, so we've got Pops there. We've got me down here. Cheech is right there. So... might keep Pops there. Yeah, let's keep Pops there. Let's keep everyone in place. Let's let them come to us. So 3 guys. 4 guys, there's the leader. 8 hit points. We've got a better idea of our tactical options now. Okay. Right. So 4 guys over there, 2 guys by the shed. Let's take out that guy. I think 100% bandit was killed. I'm gonna move myself over here. Got 2 guys there. 64%. Oh! I thought those were pretty good odds, but evidently not. Oh, we've got a 54% chance to hit the leader there and knock 6 points off him. Or a 74% chance to knock 4. Let's actually take out this guy. 79. Okay. 2 down, 4 left. Cheech and Pops are running out of luck. I think we're going to get capped here. Right. Okay. So what we can do, not only the door is right on the corner there, so we can't go, oh, we can go into the corner here. Okay. Let's definitely do that. And now we're going to take out one of these guys. Easy peasy. Right, 3 men left. We should be able to get this guy. 100%. He's down. 2 bandits. And Cheech is on it. There is no cover there. Okay, let's pull this up. Get half cover at least. We should be able to cap this guy over here. So leader's behind half cover. This guy's behind half cover as well. I don't know. Ah, we should have. Yeah, we should have taken that one really. Still, let's try and get Moritz Haas's life down. Cheech is still in a pretty good position. He's going to get... Oh, I thought he was going to get hit there. I thought a lot of us were going to get hit there. Right, what we need to sneak. Just sneak around to the other side of that. Nah, he's going to flank us if we go there. Let's just shoot him. Let's go for some fanning. It's 44% chance, but if it does connect... We got one of them. Ah, right. I am not in the best shape, so I think it's time for a tactical... slightly tactical retreat. I shall duck behind this box of vegetables. Now, as Cheech, I want to actually move there. Wow, we still can't do a huge amount of damage. Let's see if we can at least take down. Let's use this one. Better chance to hit. Okay. Cheech has been flanked. Oh God. But he had to reload. Okay, this is it. We're gonna pop out here. Oh no, we're out of ammo. It's alright. That's why we have two guns. Boom! Maritzhas is down. I can't really do a huge amount, but we're gonna come support Cheech. Do you know what, actually? We're gonna step. Let's see if we go there. We're gonna step over here. And we should be able to take him down. Close range. Oh no! See, you understand the importance of luck. Cheech is very, very nearly dead. I know if Cheech dies, it'll cost me 200 quid. Okay. Damn it, we've raised the bandit's luck. It's alright, Cheech should be able to finish him off. Should is definitely the operative word. Okay. Actually, can we just cap him from here? Ooh, we might be able to with the repeater. No, not quite. But we should have this. Almost. Come on, Cheech. This is it. It's time. There it is. Bandit's dead. Homestead saved. Mission complete. And that's a little taste of like full-on combat scenario in Hard West. Though you survived the attack, Father was worried. He said you'd build an underground escape tunnel in case of another attack, but he also wanted you to call the shots. Well, we've got 599. Let's build it. Meanwhile, the bandits were attacking elsewhere. You ran to make sure Florence was safe. And we're actually going to leave it there for this little video. But yeah, do tune in Tuesday at 6 PM GMT for the Hard West live stream over on twitch.tv/GreenManGaming. If you like the look of it, again, click on the top right, we've got 20% off. It releases Wednesday and it's freaking brilliant. You're going to love it. But cool, yeah, that's been a little brief introduction to Hard West. I'm Fuzzy Pixels, this has been Green Man Gaming. I will see you, hopefully tomorrow on the stream. Until then, cheers folks. Bye!